This morning, new numbers on domestic violence in the state. More Coloradans died in domestic violence attacks last year than any other year. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon is reviewing the latest data. Courtney, what else did the state's review board find?
Yeah, Jordan, at least 94 people died from domestic violence in Colorado in 2022. It's the highest number of deaths the Colorado Domestic Violence Fatality Review Board has ever recorded in a single year. The report shows the victims spanned all ages, from 8 months old to 80 years old. 86% of those victims died from a gun. The board is now recommending the Colorado Bureau of Investigation support local law enforcement in following up on cases where a judge has ordered someone to turn over their gun. Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser says firearms need to be taken away from people who are a danger to their partners and families.
This report is not something we can be confident is the whole picture, but we can be confident that we've identified more domestic violence fatalities than last year, and that any domestic violence fatality is too many.
Nonprofits like Violence Free Colorado say they are not only seeing an increase in cases, but an increase in the severity of those cases as well. Housing remains a huge concern for domestic violence victims who may need to choose between homelessness or staying in an abusive relationship. We'll hear more from a survivor advocate who are working on solutions coming up at 8 o'clock.
All right, Courtney, we appreciate your reporting. Thank you. New video this morning shows the moment $17,000 of counterfeit cash was found in a traffic stop. Boulder police shared this last night. It started at an attempt stop for an invalid temporary tags, and the driver took off. The 2 suspects inside the car were later spotted by police and were taken into custody. A search for the car found 17,000 fake $100 bills. The driver was also wanted for failure to appear on car theft.
Taking a live look at the Capitol today, where House Republicans will vote for their 3rd Speaker nominee in 3 weeks. With now 8 candidates in the running, Republican Representative Dan Muser dropped out of the race last night. A candidate needs 50% of the conference or a minimum of 113 votes. A full floor vote hasn't been scheduled yet. No legislation can pass without a House Speaker, and if something isn't resolved by November 17th, the government could face a shutdown. Today marks 2 weeks until Colorado's election. Early voting is now open in some places. One of the questions you'll see on your ballot is Proposition HH. If voters approve it, it would use Tabor tax refund money to offset some of the increase from rising property taxes. Governor Jared Polis says he would bring the legislature back to work on property tax relief if voters reject the measure. 9 News and the Denver Gazette held a debate on this question last night. You can watch the whole thing on 9 News Plus, 9news.com, or the 9 News YouTube channel.
New this morning, think before you stick. Colorado State Patrol warning drivers about what type of bumper stickers you are putting on your car. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez live in Denver. Brianna, you would think that bumper stickers are really just harmless, but that's not the case.
Exactly. Harmless, fun bumper stickers that a lot of people put on their cars. Now, people usually do this to express themselves or give their car a little bit of personality, but you have to be very careful about which bumper sticker you're putting, because that's a bumper sticker that everyone's seeing while you're out on the road. And if you're not careful, you can be releasing a lot of personal information. Now, according to Colorado State Patrol, there's tons of bumper stickers that we see out on the road. So there's popular ones as well. The family stick figures, or even one that says "My kid is an honor roll student." They say those stickers can give criminals an idea about how many kids you have or where they go to school. If your kids are involved in sports, it will also tell them you're probably not home in the afternoons. Even gun stickers could make you a target. You may think having this kind of sticker makes you and your property safe, but guns are also a popular item to steal.
Say you're at a shopping center, you have all that information on your vehicle. They see that, they'll break in, even just to look at your registration, take your garage door opener, and then they'll figure that you're going to be in there for a while, go to the address listed if it's somewhere local, and then they could break into your residence that way.
Yeah, very easy for thieves to go into your car or even to your home. So troopers say that you want to be very careful about which bumper sticker you're putting in your car and make sure it's not releasing any personal information. Back to you guys in the studio.
Honestly, Brianna, it's kind of disturbing. You think you're just putting something fun on your car, and these criminals are capitalizing on it. So this is a good warning to folks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's little things that we don't even think about. You're just putting it in your car thinking it's fun, but hey, they probably know where you're going to school or your kids are going to school, and that's things that you probably want to just keep to yourself.
Yeah, a good warning for people to think twice. Thank you so much, Brianna. Jordan, you had something you wanted to add?
No,
about
that's
that.
what I was just thinking about there too. You're proud of your kid for
Right.
making good grades. You put that honor student bumper sticker on. Well, now they know, yeah, a little bit more information about your family.
Even just those ones that are just like the little icons of like children, dogs, whatever, then
How many
people know
people
how
are in
many
your family?
kids you have, how many pets, you know, it's
or
important information.
maybe, you know, you might be able to tell if somebody's a man or a woman.
Totally.
You know,
But even beyond that, what he was saying is like, even if you don't have a bumper sticker on your car, they can get into your car, look at your registration, know where you live, know that you're going to be at the mall for a while, use your garage door opener that's in your car. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very scary. You have to think about what's in your car.
gave us something new to think about this morning. No bumper stickers for me, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Brianna, thank you. An update for you this morning. Denver is shutting down some of its outdoor pickleball courts because it couldn't figure out how to reduce the noise. Outdoor courts at Eisenhower Park in the University Hills neighborhood will close in 2 weeks. Denver Parks and Rec says the closest houses are within 200 feet of the courts, a third of the recommended distance. The Eisenhower Rec Center will expand the hours at its indoor courts. The city says the old Eisenhower outdoor courts will be turned into tennis courts next year.
All right, let's take a live look right now at Empower Field. The sale of the Broncos last year is helping to support youth soccer in Aurora. Aurora announced it's giving $500,000 to Soccer City Aurora. It's run by the Colorado Soccer Foundation, which tries to make soccer accessible to everyone. The money will go toward after-school programs and rec soccer leagues. The money is part of the deal when the Broncos sold to the Walton family for $4.65 billion. The team had to share profits with the cities that helped pay for Empower Field through sales taxes.
A live look right now in Boulder. 4 more days until prime time is back. Coach Sanders and the team will host the 3rd late national game. CU will play Oregon State coming off their bye week. Coach Prime says he's not a fan of the late primetime kickoff, saying, quote, "What are we supposed to do with the kids all day until 8 o'clock?
I couldn't agree more with him. The 8 o'clock start times is so late.
It's not fun for a lot of people, too, especially if you have a good game where maybe it goes into an overtime or multiple overtimes like we saw with CU, CSU. The fans are getting out of there midnight, 1 o'clock.
And that's if you live in Boulder, you know. A lot of people are commuting there and you're just getting home so late. I agree with you. If anyone could change the start times, it's Coach Prime. I believe in you.